Hi, my name is Katie. I'm a codependent, sex, love, fantasy, relationship, sugar, flower, alcohol, and drug addict.
Hey, Katie.
Hi.
I definitely feel more Jewish than anything, though. I've always felt more Jewish. Than I sort of sound Jewish, I talk Jewish, I act Jewish. But my Jewish friends get on me about it. They're like, Sabira, you can't go around saying you're Jewish to people, because you're not. Because to be technically Jewish, you got to have the Judaism on your mom's side. But my Judaism's on my dad's side, so I'm not Jewish. I'm just Jew-ish.
For me, that fear of intimacy is a big part of what makes me sort of romanticize every now and again the one-night stand. You know what I mean? Because like with the one-night stand, like I can't do them anymore. But I've done them before, and I can't anymore. But I miss them a little bit. I miss them a little, because I miss the idea of them. You know what I mean? Because like in a one-night stand, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? There's no, we don't have to like talk later and like have feelings, you know, and like look each other in the eye and share how we felt when you said what I said, how you felt, how I heard what you said. We're gonna set time aside. We're gonna process and feel. Feel and process. Together as a team. You don't have to do that with a one-night stand. No, man, I did some crazy shit with one-night stands because you could. There's no consequences. You can do whatever the fuck you want. What? You want to put cheese doodles in my asshole? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't care. What do I care? Get them in there. Huh? Yeah, your cousin can watch. Bring him in. What do I care? It's cool. Bring him in. Hey, you know what? As long as I never see you two again, you can light my vagina on fire. I don't care.
And I think it's interesting, like, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but it's interesting walking on one spiritual path for a while. Because I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but when you get really good on your spiritual path, you've been walking one spiritual path for a while, you get really good at developing your inner life. Not so good at the marketable skills. I was on a job interview a few months ago, and the guy looking to hire me was like, it's nice to meet you. You seem like a very nice person. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your strengths? I was like, yeah, cool, that's cool, my strengths. Okay, I am really good at praying. Dissolving my sense of self into the unity and oneness that connects all sentient and non-sentient beings, objects, and spaces. Excel? No, I can't use Excel. I had a temp boss once. A few years ago, I was living in Oakland. I had a temp boss, and he was a really spiritual dude, and he was on a spiritual path, and he told me one day that his spiritual teacher was an enlightened being, which I thought was really interesting. So I pursued it, and I asked him, I said, well, that's amazing. How do you know she's enlightened? That's incredible. How do you know? How can you tell? How do you know she's enlightened? And he says to me, just like this. He goes like this. He goes, you see, Sabira, the fact that you asked that question really just shows where you are on the path. What a douchebag. That's not a helpful fucking answer to my question. That's not even a hint. You know what I mean? I want to use that logic in other parts of my life. Sabira, it's the 5th of the month. Do you have the rent? You see, landlord. The fact that you asked that question really just shows where you are on the path. Namaste.